Welcome once more, great people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Information. We have about 3 informations for you today, but the first and most important one is that the zoo are already planning on buying the PM Simon Ekpa, but the God of Biafra, who is standing strong and tall for our Prime Minister, is always exposing their activities. Yesterday evening, just few hours ago, the Prime Minister posted about some people leaving Abuja down to Finland to come and commit atrocities without their notice that the PM is monitoring them. Now the message from the PM reads that breaking: the Nigeria zoo state sending suicide bombers to Finland to Kpai Simon Ekpa as their last option, and they just departed from Abuja airport. This is just to inform them that we are monitoring them even from the time they dropped them at the airport to their next destination. We are waiting for you at the port of entry. Their Finland contact knows already he is in the port of soup. We will never forgive. I remain the end of the zoo state of Nigeria. This is your 5th attempt. You are now sending these zoo urchins to Europe. If you know this man called Simon Ekpa, you will stop sleeping. Let me leave it here. It is not yet time for that. The Grand Master, the sea can never dry. Freedom or die. Odogu karaka. Odogu kajarakaja. Let me speak like a master prophet. Odogu kajarakaja. But this does not call for laughter. It does not call for happiness. It just tells you how desperate these people are to keep you in perpetual bondage. It tells you how desperate the zoo country are to keep you in perpetual penury. It tells you how desperate they are for you not to amount to anything. And it also tells you that it is time you support your brother and your people who are fighting to liberate every one of us. It tells you that it is time to give that financial support that is needed, because the PM has listed so many things that needs to be done, and the only thing that will be a hindrance to achieving all this is finance. And you see all these their attempt, what they are trying to do is to stop the declaration or the re-declaration of Biafra, which is coming on the 2nd of December. That is what they want to stop. That is their aim. And the PM is fighting them. Imagine a man who has been fighting the whole country for how many more years now. It is not an easy task. It is not something that an ordinary man can just do. And I believe that the Biafran people, your eyes are open, that you will see that how many attempts that these people have made to buy Simon Ekpa, it has proved abortive. That should show you that this man is something. That should show you that this man carries some grace, that this man is protected by the gods of the land of Biafra. And if you are fighting him, if you are against him, you know the end result. Now, I would like to show you the next information, because the PM posted very vital information, and the second one would be the roadmap and the things that have been done and the percentage completed on how to achieve Biafra. So the PM Simon Ekpa says that here is Simon Ekpa and Biafra government 4 steps to Biafra. 4 steps to Biafra. And the first step is that my first assignment has been accomplished. And what is the first assignment? The first assignment is the making of the kidnapping and selling of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to backfire and become useless, both to the sellers and the buyers. The both parties are on the run now. The zoo state must go down for the sake of humanity. It must go down for the sake of humanity. After this, I am going to play a video for you of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that video will explain why the Prime Minister said the zoo country must go down for humanity. After this now, the second point is that my assignment is to declare Biafra from exile and defend it in the motherland. This we have done 60%. This we have done 60%. Remaining the redeclaration. The defense has already started. Remaining the redeclaration, which will happen on the 2nd of December. And once it is redeclared, what will happen is that there will be a very serious and heavy woto on the people of the zoo. The illegal occupiers of the land of Biafra would be evicted, and it will be a heavy pour down of rain. You know what I mean? The third step is that our assignment is to work for the recognition of Biafra as an independent state. This also has been done 50%. The recognition, and this will happen, concurrently with the redeclaration, because that redeclaration will give you that extra push for you to move for international, recognition. When the Woto begins to increase in a very high level and the world begins to talk about redeclaration of Biafra, then people will be asking what is happening, and then you will be telling them that we are evicting the illegal occupiers of our land. And then international communities will begin to recognize the sovereign state of Biafra, and then you discover that the lobbyists are already on their duty. They are already doing what they're supposed to do. Now the fourth point is this. The fourth point is to rebuild, reconcile, and reintegrate lost Biafrans. This one is loading and it is coming. It will happen. That will happen when we have evicted the illegal occupiers. We begin to rebuild, reconcile, and reintegrate our brothers, our lost brothers. Now, these are the 4 steps of achieving Biafra. These are the points that the Prime Minister has put forward for the actualization of Biafra. And then I want to support the first point with a video from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said here.
Nigeria is a tumor, a cancerous tumor, very dangerous one. Cut it out and Africa will be free. Let it not be said that the disintegration of Nigeria will somehow bring an end to Africa's cohesion and unity. It is a lie. It's a lie. It will strengthen it. Nigeria is the country dragging Africa backwards, being purportedly the most populous nation, black nation in the world, with vast reserves of oil and gas in my land in Biafra. A lot has been expected of Nigeria over the years, but each time they have said, if you terminate Nigeria, it's like a cancer growing somewhere on the body of Africa. Once you get rid of Nigeria, believe you me, Africa will spring to life.
Now, you just heard Nnamdi Kanu. For those who think that the unity of Nigeria strengthens Africa, that is a very big, humongous lie. The disintegration of Nigeria would strengthen and uplift Africa. Now the third point, the third message for the day, and it reads: the attention of the Biafran government has been drawn to the campaign of calumny and threats to many Igbo Biafran. We are warning David Umahi to immediately stop attacking any fellow Igbo Biafran, starting from P2B to the list. we as a government are starting the campaign to restore sanity, and those who refuse to buy into this sanity in our land will regret it. We have observed that the campaign to continue dividing Biafra people, both those who believe in Nigeria and those who believe in our Biafra cause, is being championed by Umahi, and it will no longer be tolerated. This warning will not come again. But any further attack on your fellow Biafran or your fellow Igbo man will come with heavy consequences from today, being the 6th of August 2024. It is freedom or die. Thank you for listening. Onyo mere amarala. Share widely. Tosara numozia. Share widely. Thank you for listening.